Hey future trucker, Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be discussing everything you need to know in order to pass your CDL permit exams. So if you're looking to get a CDL license, getting your CDL permit is going to be one of the first steps in the process, and this can be super confusing for a lot of people. So this video is going to break down exactly what you need to know and give you some tips and tricks on how to make sure you pass the very first time. That being said, in order to get a CDL permit, step number one is you have to make sure which license you want to go after. Are you going to go for a CDL Class A or a CDL Class B license? CDL Class A gives you the ability to drive the big tractor trailers. CDL Class B gives you the ability to drive the smaller trucks like box trucks and dump trucks. That being said, if you're going to go for a CDL Class A license, you're going to need to pass 3 different written exams. Exam number 1 is going to be general knowledge, exam number 2 is going to be called air brakes, and exam number 3 is going to be called combination vehicle. If you're going to go for the CDL Class B, you're going to have to pass 2 different written exams. It's going to be general knowledge and air brakes. So you see how this is starting to come together, right? Now, every exam is going to be completely different. When you're going for the actual test itself, the first test that you must pass is going to be general knowledge. And if you fail that test, you cannot take any of the other tests after that. So it's super important that you have all the information. The thing that we tell our students to do when they're training in our classrooms is, let's get you ready for all of the tests that you want to take, whether it's 2 or 3 tests, so you have all the knowledge and everything kind of builds on each other. And then go and try to take all the tests together. Don't be like the people who fail and say, hey, I'm just going to study for general knowledge and I'm just going to go take the general knowledge test. Because if you do it that way, you're going to miss out on information that comes in from future chapters that will actually help you pass the general knowledge test as well. Now that you know how many tests you have to take, let's go into the details of exactly what you have to do in order to pass. So all of the tests are going to require an 80% or better score in order to pass. If you get less than 80%, I'm sorry, you fail. Because think about the strategy here. If you have 50 total questions on general knowledge, you have to get 40 correct. And the cool thing is once you answer the question, it's going to tell you whether you got it right or wrong. And then it's going to start giving you a count. But if you go through all 50 questions and you're only answering the questions that you're 100% sure on, say you answer 35 questions correct, and you have 0 questions wrong because you hit that skip button properly. So say you go through all 50 questions and you've only answered 35, but they are all correct because you took our strategy of making sure you only answer the questions you 100% know. At this point, you have 35 questions correct and 0 questions wrong. That means you have 15 questions left. And out of those 15 questions, all you need is 5 more questions and you get those right and you're able to pass. So now just take the ones that you feel the most confident in answering those questions in. So in the case where, hey, I'm 5% confident that I know this answer, try the 80% confident answer first because that's going to give you the best chance of passing. Because that means you can even get a few of those things wrong and you can stay calm knowing that the odds are in your favor and you're able to walk away with a pass. Now this strategy is a lot better than what most people do, which is they just take every question that comes to them and all of a sudden now they're just doing their best guess. Maybe by the end they're at question 40 and now they got like 8 questions wrong and they got 10 questions left. Now your stress levels have gone through the roof because, oh my God, I got to get through 10 questions and I can only afford 2 more questions wrong. So put the odds in your favor and focus on that skip button to make sure that you pass the test the very first time. Now you're going to do the same exact thing for the other tests. So air brakes is going to be 25 questions total and combination is going to be 20 questions total. You're going to need at least 80% or better in order to pass. And the cool thing is once you get to 80%, the test is over and you get to move on to the next part. Now I didn't want to scare you, but I want to make sure that you're fully aware of everything that has to do with the permit. There are more tests you can take. Now if you're like, oh my God, I've just studied so hard for these tests, now you're telling me that there's more? Don't worry, these are optional. These are called endorsements. So what endorsements do is those are extra written tests you could do, and that gives you the ability to drive different types of vehicles. So as an example, if you want to go for a CDL Class A, some common endorsements there are going to be things like tanker endorsement, doubles and triples endorsement, and hazmat endorsement. So if you want to drive like 2 or 3 trailers, or maybe you want to drive a tanker around, you're going to have to pass those exams in order to make sure that you're legally able to drive those types of vehicles. For the CDL Class B, many common endorsements are going to be things like passenger endorsement and school bus endorsement, which means if you want to drive cargo around that talks back to you, like people, whether they're in the school or maybe they're just adults, getting those endorsements are actually essential in order for you to be able to drive those types of vehicles. And the same exact thing happens with those endorsements too. You need 80% or better in order to pass, and you can use a skip button just like the other tests that we talked about. So now the question is, what's the best way to study? So the ultimately best way to study is becoming a student here at Driving Academy, the best CDL school in the country. They give you both classroom training for the permit and yard training for the road test, and we can walk you through every step of the way. If you're one of those people who maybe don't have a driving academy near them, or maybe want to do some studying on their own, check out our website, cdldrivingacademy.com. We have a bunch of practice tests on the website as well that you can actually test your knowledge. If you're getting at least 80% or better on the practice test, you might be ready to go and take the real test at the DMV. If you're getting lower than that, I invite you to come training at our school and start studying in one of our classrooms to make sure that you pass this test the very first time. So like I said, we're the best CDL school for multiple reasons. One, we're open up 7 days a week, which means we can work around the training schedule around your needs. Two, we're super affordable. $500 down is all you need to get started, and we can work on an interest repayment plan for the rest. And three, you don't have to take my word for it. We have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google across all of our locations that say we are the best. I mean, just look at this one right over here. So what are you waiting for? Check out our website, cdldrivingacademy.com, and let's get you on the road to freedom today. If you want to get your CDL, Driving Academy is here to make that process simple. We'll help you pass your permit, train behind the wheel, and prepare you for real-world driving with days and night classes 7 days a week. Start with only $500 down with interest repayments and get lifetime job placement assistance to help you get hired fast. Visit cdldrivingacademy.com and let's help you get started on your road to freedom today. If you like this video, I know you're going to love this one too. And of course, subscribe. And if you're ready to get started, click on the link below.